dice rolling, some would say.
I'll get my balls rolling.
So we got liveness. So mind your manners. You
fuck
little
shit.
boys.
Fuck.
DM Daddy stepped in.
Oh,
It's
no.
begun.
We've also lost JR already.
That's right, but he's here.
Yeah, I know.
So
We're off to a roaring start.
Welcome everybody to the latest episode of Tatts Tarasques. We've made it hardcore into the double digits now of episode 16. This episode is almost legal, but not quite.
Oh.
So
We
keep
can't
your eyes
go
to
in a
yourself.
grey area.
Keep your eyes to yourself for a couple more weeks. Previously on Tatts and Tarasques, the group had found themselves in the old rock clencher, formerly rock clencher, through the ages become earth clenchers, and it had become the Rockseekers over time. Their sort of ancient stronghold near the town of Phandelver. And inside they'd cleared out a number of hobgoblins that had been part of a clan harassing the dwarves and the Tatts party. They also met and made a deal with a ghost pirate captain, specifically in exchange for his ship, which he has no use of anymore. They killed a spectator, which is kind of like a beholder light, really. Beholder, no salt.
Free trial version.
Yeah, free. That's
A
right.
7-day free trial.
Yeah, 7-day free trial.
Of the beholder.
We promptly cancelled that at the 6th day.
Exactly. No, I would not like to purchase WinRAR. Thank you.
Poor WinRAR.
And they've confronted in this sort of big Spellforge magical rune room a drow who goes by the name of Nesna the Black Spider. Upon defeating him and going to town on him as the party fought, well, most of the party fought him. I think Pauly tried to aid him as he was charmed by the Black Spider, by magic or just by pure wit and charisma, I don't know. But they were able to inflict impressive amounts of damage on this drow, this magically powered drow. And the last thing we saw was wounded and breathing heavy. Nesna screams as his legs split out and engorge and split multiple times into a giant abdomen and then 8 spidery legs. He screams, "Don't look! I'm hideous! You've ruined it! I need the Forge to undo this curse! I'll kill you all in her name!" As he sort of raises up above Winfred, Pauly, and Pauly, with Ymir kind of cowering from his many wounds near the doorway with Thorendir. The figure now rises up, a centaur, but instead of the bottom of a horse, it is a spider. It is in fact a Drider. And that is where we begin this week's game.
Big fat nopey nopes.
For
I'm gonna
everyone
cut
who
his
needs
fucking
to be
legs off.
reminded what a Drider looks like.
Why did you do that to us, huh?
My face was right next to my monitor, man.
He's on it. He knows how to get us.
And as a reminder, there is, of course, you can spend the Twitch loyalty points in the chat there. They are free to give aid. Dylan, I believe you're tracking that for
Yes, I
the
will be tracking
inspirations. I'll manage my inspirations, but if you can just do the ones for the party.
Yeah.
You can also
Easy.
cash in inspiration points to... or people watching can cash in inspiration points for me to name an NPC after them as well. So that can be a fun little thing if you want to be part of the game, which a couple of people have done. Any bits, tips, and subs also fill up the DM phylactery when it's full of the souls of the damned. I will roll on a table and potentially bad things will happen. But we're a long ways away from that. So we get started today back in combat with the top of the round, I believe was...
Sorry, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Sorry, do I need to roll my initiative?
Nah, we're using the same.
We're still in initiative.
Okay.
I
did it anyway.
We start with Thorendir. From outside the room, you see the black spider become the black Drider, and surrounded by your allies. This creature looks quite formidable.
Well, Jesus, lads, what the hell is that thing? How come I can't move?
We're
we
still
can't
lost.
pause.
There we go.
Thank you. Thorendir goes and back against the wall and shouts, starts doing the old little and will cast the old dissonant whisper.
So he's going to make a wisdom saving throw.
That was very weak. 7. Gross.
The whispers go through, and the Drider seems to cock its head to the side, but it seems to be plagued by some other evil whispers in its head. Perhaps it's almost like talking to the air in Elven or in sort of Undercommon, seemingly crying out, and the pain you inflict on it with those whispers add to the cacophony of it in its brain, but it's not actively as succumb to your whispers as you would like. So I believe that's half damage.
Very well. And Thorendir, seeing Ymir behind the corner, goes, "Wait, do I have any left? Hold on.
Please have some left.
Please have some left. And no, I don't. I gave them all to Timmy. God damn it. I think, Timmy, do you still have Bardic Inspiration? Because I think I gave it to you.
I do, yes.
Yeah,
I
you
do,
got
I
one?
do, I do.
Sweet, cool, that's right. Yeah. All right, I am my turn.
Cool. All right, so Thorendir lets out the whispers. The Drider itself is sort of racking its own brain. Does anyone speak Undercommon or Elvish?
Languages. No.
Where languages again?
Nope. They're in your info section down the bottom. If you scroll down.
I'm just common, dwarvish, and giant.
No, I've got Aaraockra and Orin common and Thieves Cant.
Right. So none of you seem to be able to understand it as it sort of clutches at its head, trying to shield its massive butt from all of you as it kind of skitters around, circling, almost trying to hide parts of itself. It seems to be very ashamed. Pauly, you're up.
Yeah. So, can't remember, Matt, with all my movements. All right. Just know Yumi's in trouble.
When is he not?
Well, that's a good point.
It's just a standard thing for him, isn't it? Has anybody done any damage to Spider Lady?
Yeah, just a bit. Yeah, just a bit.
Just a little
No.
taste.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Thorendir just did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just a little dip.
Oh, I can't
Dip the
walk
toes
that.
in.
Okay, can somebody catch me up? What's happened in the last 10 minutes?
Did you nap
Nothing
again?
yet, we just started.
Yeah.
We're on the first round of combat. Big sleepy bear. And
I'm gonna give Ymir a healing potion
Hey.
as my action.
Cool.
So feel free to grab. Oh, actually, no. I could cure wounds you, I guess, and save the healing potion.
Save
for
the
what
healing
it's-
potion.
Save it for later. Yeah. Yeah, I think that might be the best course of action.
Right.
Let's give that a bit of a.
Oof. Ooh.
9.
9 points of healing. I will take that. Thank you.
Don't forget to bring a towel.
Oh, I will from now on.
That's right. Always know where your towel is at all times. Wait. First, don't panic. Second, always know where your towel is at all times.
Yes.
So
Here,
Tally,
Crash, give me that. You're not allowed to have that.
you step back, put your hands on Ymir. What does that cure wounds look like? Does Tally kind of rub himself up against Ymir's leg like a cat? Like what does that healing salve, that healing balm look like coming from Tally?
This time it's just a chapstick that he pulls out of his pocket and just puts it on Ymir's lips. Done.
What flavor? Is
You're
it got
looking,
flavor?
you're
Has it
looking
got
a bit dry there. Oh, Kush. Always Kush.
Kush flavor?
Bit of herb butter.
Yeah.
Want some Carmix? Here, have some Carmix.
Pauly, this figure has kind of engorged and exploded around you. The badonkadonk growing in your face as the legs like split out and skitter.
Yeah. Can I roll perception? Like you said, it was kind of for hiding from us, and it was really ashamed.
Mm-hmm.
Can I maybe even try to talk to it before I attack?
Sure.
Can you speak its language?
I mean, I can just try to talk common at least to it.
Sure.
It seemed like it was speaking it before. What's his name again? Nezri. Whoa now. That's a curse if I've ever seen one. Do you need our help at all, mate? Or are you just going to come and attack us?
Of course, this.
Give me a persuasion check. It's going to be a disadvantage, though, because you were just attacking it.
Yeah, good point. Is that roll in there?
You got a 3, mate. Oh, 7.
Oh,
The old 7.
well,
It takes a moment, but it doesn't seem to quite trust you, and yells back in Elvish.
Straight gibberish. Cool.
Jasna Dalakin. Loth will take you.
Yes.
What
Right.
she has
Well,
done to me is
feel by you.
unspeakable.
Nice.
But what she will do to you will be unthinkable.
Hey, that rhymed.
bring it on, you big bitch.
No, okay, Loth. Fucking Loth, alright. Well, I tried. I'm gonna stab him with Talon.
Okay.
It's a solid effort.
Knife goes in, guts come out.
17,
17 will hit.
19.
Oof.
Damn.
So you lunge forward with Talon after staying your
After-
blade for just a moment.
Yeah, after saying, well, I tried.
Yeah. They're kind of the like when Pauly shrugs, is it the arms that shrug or is it the wings that shrug?
It's the wings that shrug.
Yeah. Brilliant. As you lunge forward again, and I believe you have a dagger attack as well. Or
I
you
do.
one-handed with the rapier.
Pardon?
Do you have the dagger?
Yeah,
in
no,
your offhand? Yeah.
I do have the dagger in the offhand. It's pretty much like it's like dagger, like like rapier's out, and then the dagger's kind of like defending anything, like
Mhm.
held in like a backwards grip.
Cool.
That's the way I see it. Cool, and I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna. Oh, so was that disadvantage again?
No,
that's
just
fine.
normal attack. Yeah. It
That's
was the
right. You got
persuasion.
18 hits?
Was at disadvantage. 18 does hit.
That's right. Sorry. Yep. Cool. Just 6.
6 damage. Very good.
No, Crash. You're not allowed to have that.
And then I'm gonna
Oh.
fancy footwork my way out of this situation.
No
so
toys.
It's your bonus
have
action
any
to
toys.
attack with your offhand.
I had a look
No,
at it. I had a look at
no.
it though. If it's just my movement, they don't get. If I've attacked them, So fancy footwork.
Oh.
During your turn, if you make a melee attack against a creature, that creature can't make opportunity attacks against you for the rest of the turn.
Sorry, you're absolutely right. I was thinking of something else.
Yep.
Cool.
I actually had to look at it before, so yeah. But as long
I'm
as I
very
attack
glad
it,
that
I
you're
can.
doing your homework about your character.
Yeah, I can use my bonus action to get away, with it as well.
Yeah.
With another character, another thing. If I haven't attacked that creature, if that makes sense.
Gotcha. Yeah. Cool.
Okay. Yeah.
But I'm gonna. One second. I'm just gonna. Roll that
Right.
bad
So
boy.
yeah, as part of that flourish of going in and attacking, you're able to kind of spin around and dance around it, and back out if you like.
Yep. Yeah, cool. I'm just gonna go right behind Ymir. So I've got to go around this pillar.
Oh,
Actually, no, I won't. I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna go there.
I was gonna say, go stand
gonna-
behind the other big one.
Dash there.
Speaking of Ymir.
Oh, actually, could I duck behind this point here? Sorry. Yeah, I can. Yeah, cool.
Oh, it's time. It is time. I lost rage, didn't I? At the end of last session because I had to back out. I
Could
didn't
be.
damage anything. So yeah, I've lost my rage. Unless did I kill the spiders and then move?
Look, we'd have to go.
I'll
to the
just say I lost it.
judges.
I'll just
Yeah.
re-rage. It's fine. So Ymir's going to as he sees Pauly pop back out around this pedestal, looking quite chuffed with himself. Go figure out what the fuck is going on, and he's gonna make his way down here and pop right into the face of this motherfucker. And he would like to rage.
Mm-hmm. Does he yell anything specific, or is it kind of like a wordless?
No, he yells, "You're going the fuck down, you big cunt."
Yeah, your leggy cunt.
You leggy fuck. You're fucked. I'll cut his fucking legs off.
Leggy blondes.
As he runs past Pauly, he yells, "I'm gonna cut his fucking legs off," and keeps running. And he pulls up right in front of the big boy over here. And he's going to... Okay, so 1 second. That's not there for some reason. That needs to be in here. As he's running, he drops his shield as well.
Mhm.
And grabs his great axe off his back.
Yep.
And he's going to wallop this boy with a great axe. Let's see what we got. 9. No, nothing. He's not going to do anything.
Ymir runs past Pauly, yelling that he's going to cut off some legs, and in fact trips over some of the dead spider's legs a little bit. His the way he sort of drops the what he was using before, drops the shield and runs in with the axe, throws him off balance somewhat, and he's not able to get in behind the Drider's guard, unfortunately.
Yes. Now rage is my bonus. Okay. And he's going to hold. That's all he can really do now. He says "eep."
Mm-hmm.
He goes "meep," and then he's going to hold and just wait and see what the fuck happens.
Cool. There's another the Black Drider now reaches out with his sort of 2 front legs and tries to swipe at each of you. Once at Ymir, the first one at Ymir, and let me.
Come on, have a shitty roll, bud.
It's,
Sucks to be you, idiot.
13 to hit.
Nope.
I assume does not hit. It also tries to swipe at Winfred for a 25 to hit.
Jesus, righto.
So that's 5 damage on you.
Am I still raging?
I believe so.
Yeah, because you were fighting all the way up until the end last time.
Yeah, so I've 3 damage.
Cool.
Is that right?
Yeah,
yeah.
rounds down, doesn't
rounds
it?
down, I believe.
2.
Okay, so I've got 2 bonus ones, so I'll take those away. And that's a 0.
After trying to hit you with those, or succeeding with Winfred, the Black Drider, 3 of its legs skitter up the wall, and it starts to pull it up the wall, and it climbs 30 feet up the wall. Each of you will get the chance to make an opportunity attack here.
Yep. Hell yeah. Oh. 16 damage. 25 to hit.
Do I get to make an opportunity attack as well?
Yeah,
You certainly do if you would like to.
Does that mean I do as well?
No.
Or is it only because?
Yeah, only
'cause
people
we're-
next to them.
You have to be within 5 feet to make an attack opportunity.
Aha! There you go.
Great Axe.
Why's it running? Ask it why it's running.
Great Axe?
And then
Oh.
click the attack. There we go.
Oh, yes.
Okay,
24 to attack.
And-
Roll damage.
damage.
This is feeling too easy. I'm worried.
9.
I'm really worried.
Shut up.
Yeah.
So it starts skittering up the wall, holding itself
Had to talk to me.
aloft, and it starts sort of skittering along the roof, to the
Does
center
our attack
the
of
room.
opportunity cancel its movement because they were both successful?
No, it does not. Unless there is a feat, I believe, that lets you perform that.
Stop them.
Yeah, I think it's called Sentinel.
Okay.
Winfred, the spider is about 30 feet above you on the roof now.
30 feet above me.
Mhm.
The fuck do I do?
You can throw things at it.
I mean, I could throw Pauly at him.
Pauly's too far away.
Ah.
That would be a very, 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 very hard acrobatics check.
How heavy is Emir?
Very.
How heavy is Emir?
I think he was like 300 pounds.
Can you get an exact estimate of that, please?
Okay.
How much is he carrying?
Yeah, that's a good point. My inventory currently weighs 423 pounds.
That sounds like a fucking challenge.
And my actual weight was pretty large as well.
How many of those javelins do I have left? I think I've got like 1. Like maybe 1. Do I? Did I update it? I've got
You probably have a
2.
javelin, or you could reach. I think Ymir certainly has a cornucopia of weapons that you could potentially.
Yeah.
Okay.
You are
Okay,
welcome
okay,
to raid
okay.
my pack because I think I've got like 30
Hey,
javelins left.
raid your pack. I'm gonna throw a javelin, and I'm gonna aim to like the he's upside down, isn't he?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so
His
I
long
imagine he's got
white
like
hair flapping around.
flapping about. I want to aim for like the belly bit,
Mhm.
whatever it's called, the thorax, with my javelin.
Okay.
And attack.
I also have 6.
There's a
crossbows.
13 hit.
It skitters out of the way.
Oh, bugger. And for my bonus action, I want to give Emir some stones. So you can get 2 bonus hit points.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hey, thank you.
So there's 2 temporary hit points there. Excellent. As you rub a bit of mud on Ymir as you go to grab a javelin.
I just go up to him and like rub my paw on my arm and then go Simba over his forehead. Give
His
him
leg
2
starts
extra hit
twitching
points.
like a dog.
Ugh, gross.
Okay.
How's that gross?
Thorendir.
Well, lads, we surely have got him on the ropes now. I say, a couple more whispers and javelins, and surely things we've got this, lads. And Thorendir steps out and racks his brain for another cast of dissonant whisper. It's 6. These are fucking terrible rolls.
All right, another wisdom save. That's looking a lot better. So the full 6 damage, and I believe he needs to. He has to run away from you, right?
me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Skitters along the roof into the shadows.
Yeah. Is it?
Damn it, that ruined my plan.
Oh, I just remembered something, boys.
Yeah,
What?
if available to move as far as its speed allows away from you.
Yep.
Just you wait until we get back to Ymir's turn. You're
And,
gonna see some serious shit.
And yeah, Thorendir goes, all right, lads, take him down from range.
Take him,
And, my
dude.
turn. Take him, dude.
Dude.
All right. At that moment, a
God. Here we go.
the door to the north slams open, and a bugbear comes charging in.
There's a bugbear now too.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
So-
glamorous.
He's
Glamorous bugbear.
So
I love that for him.
this bugbear comes running in. If you remember, bugbears are kind of they're types of hobgoblins. They've got the long, the Chewbacca kind of hair going on. This one in particular comes running out smelling kind of sweet and almost like lavender. And it looks like he's
So
just
he's had the
conditioned.
shower.
Yeah, he's just conditioned recently.
Oh, dude, those luscious locks.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
I think Towley's allergic to his conditioner.
That's right.
It's very, very likely.
Tally, it's your turn.
Righto. How far are we gonna be? Yeah, sure.
He's also 30 feet up, isn't he? Yeah.
So that's gonna make it one crazy hell of a time.
Oh, not the bugbear.
No, yeah, I can tell that, but
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna fucking do it anyway. Fuck yous. I'm gonna be the hero.
I need a hero.
And then I'm gonna, do what I do best, and basically, if I can find it, fuck. I need to make macros, eh?
Yeah, they can be quite
If
handy.
you want to know if he's 30 feet away from you and 30 feet up, he's 42 feet above. Like, that's how far away you live.
Yeah, the world is also kind of non-Euclidean, but yeah, we'll eyeball it at 40.
Yeah.
Nah, it's only a hypotenuse. It's a right angle triangle. Surely
Yeah,
you boys
but in this
remember
world
that
as
from math.
written, I think distance is like
Because
because you move like 5 feet diagonally, and then it's 15, and then 20, and then 30, 35,
Yeah.
45. Like it's like every other tile is.
I know, right?
I'm pretty sure
well,
all of these
I'm-
measurements are meant to be approximate. Just putting it
I'm
out
just
there.
gonna
No,
throw
they're
a
not.
mad magic stone at this dude.
Aim for his legs.
Probably doesn't hit by the looks of it.
15.
The stone looks like it's going to ring true and kind of smack into the shins of the Drider. But then you see him wave his human hands, and a sort of a plink sound of kind of a shield going up, and kind of encases him, and the stone bounces off.
Ah.
God damn it, he's using
So
shield again.
basically, I'm doing a classic tally move. I come in, I'm getting super excited. I come running in and just take this, bitch.
And then he's like, you see these hands? These hands I use every day. These spider hands.
Alright, that's me done.
Cool. The bugbear uses the rest of its action to charge in Pauly.
Right. Okay. Pauly is going to fly up. Let's see the distance.
How far?
Also to 30 feet, and then go to that spot there.
Cool.
Second.
Is Towley's dank circle still there or no?
And then when he's at that
excellent
30 feet, he's going to bring his bow out and just shoot him with the bow.
Cool. From
Um,
sort of
I
up in
mean-
the air, up in the rafters.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I fucking could though. 1 second. Oh. Could go for a stabbing. What do you reckon, boys? Is Pauly going to stab? Yeah.
Space him.
Come
'Cause
on,
you got what,
my
50 feet
fine
of
feathered
flying?
friend.
What was that? What was that, Dan?
You got 50 feet of flying.
Yeah, I do.
So yeah, you could kind of leap up there and go for
Yeah, all right. Fuck it.
Uh,
Yeah, let's do it.
Got to risk it for the
Let's get
biscuit.
in. Yep. And then I'll attack him with Talon.
Cool.
Daddy, please.
21.
21 will certainly hit.
Cool, anyone?
13.
13 damage. There we go.
Can I use it extra a little bit just to step back a little, like to fly back a little bit?
You
Is
can
it 30
try.
feet?
You will cop an attack of opportunity. Oh wait, no, you won't. You won't.
I will not.
Yeah. So you can you essentially do a bit of a flyby sort
Yeah.
of thing.
Slash at the legs. Go for the D's.
Well, technically his thorax would be above because he's upside down.
True. Go for the thorax.
It would be his head and body exposed.
It's
Stab him in
dangling
the
low.
face and or butt.
Ymir.
Okay, well. Ymir's going to use a potion of flying.
Yes.
All right. So that uses my action, but I can still move.
Mm-hmm.
So I can go.
What about all the cobwebs on the fucking ceiling? Fucking done. Can't.
There's not enough of those. Ymir's going to fly to there. He's going to get like right up in this dude's face again.
Cool.
And he's going to use his bonus action because he's raging
Raging boner.
To
to
oof.
do nothing.
So
To do
No.
nothing.
You couldn't
describe
attack
it to me,
anyway.
though.
You couldn't attack anyway because it goes by your like your original movement speed. So you can only go 30 feet. You'd have to use your bonus action to get up to him.
Well, I'll allow it
I
because
diagonally run up.
narratively.
He's running up because it's magic run. It's magic flight. He just runs up.
Describe to me. So Ymir's like dropped his shield. He's dropped his hand axe or whatever he had before. Sword. I don't know what you were using one-handed.
Hand axe. I just gotta mark where the shield
Yep.
is real quick.
You've got the great axe out. You drink the potion and jump up into the air, Superman style. Kind of go a little bit too far. You ready to swing, but you're moving a little bit slower than you anticipated because you just saw Pauly fly like 50 feet a second. But you were a little bit slow, so your swing misses, and you kind of float up to the Drider, maybe like past it just a little bit as well, and then kind of bob off the ceiling.
Yeah, he sort of just bounces.
And I believe
he's
that's
not very
your
good
so that's your
at
frenzy, isn't it?
Yeah, that was my bonus action to. No, I don't need to frenzy attack for my bonus action. I can just attack again because I'm raging because I'm a berserker.
So the bonus action attack is you enter into a frenzy, but
Okay. Well, then it's.
and that lets you do the bonus action attack, but it's a distinction between rage and a frenzy because frenzies cost exhaustion.
Yes.
But you don't
Well, I'll
always
take it.
have to go into a frenzy if that makes sense.
Well, I needed.
You need it. You need it, and I love that you needed it. Okay. The black spider is going to try and now that it had other plans, but it is now going to try and fuck your shit up. And
Bring it, bitch.
thanks to Kate, it has inspiration.
Oh, fuck! Kate! God damn it!
Who's
no,
Kate?
Viewer.
Ah, good on you, Kate.
So it's a 23 to hit.
God, that absolutely fucking hits.
So that's
I
the
just
first.
gave myself an inspiration.
That's the first attack there. Let's see if I got another one as well.
No.
How much damage did I take? That's private.
Oh,
roll.
sorry, six slashing damage. For that one.
So 3.
Yeah, is that
15
both
to
of them?
No, that was the first
Oh,
attack.
15 to hit doesn't hit, so just 3. Okay, cool.
And yep. And then a third attack.
Oh, he's got 3, motherfucker.
You're dealing. Oh, and thanks to Captain Bacon Beard, I have one final inspiration. This is the kill Ymir.
That's my fault.
That's a
17 to
17
attack
hit.
hits, that's 4, so 5 total damage then. So I go to
I like it,
8
it's called Leggy.
HP.
Oh, I like it. That it's a perky Drider.
That's right.
What's perky about it? Oh,
His legs.
That's right.
His
He's got
perky
amazing
legs.
calves. He's got 8
Just
amazing
fucking-
calves.
just goes jogging like most mornings.
But like most big, muscly legged boys, he's a bit self-conscious about his calves, and like is a little bit like, I don't want you to look at them. They're too
Thorendir.
small. They're too small.
Write those notes down for your dissonant whispers.
Cool. And then it's going to keep skittering along. So Ymir, you will get another attack of opportunity.
Oh, you fucking know I will. Ten damage.
Yep.
Well, I've got some sad news, boys.
Oh no.
What?
I'm out of Jamisons.
Oh,
no.
no.
Can't you've been necking fruity beers all day, man. I've seen the snaps.
Yeah, but
Winfred.
I fucking loved every second of it.
I'm out of Jamison now, though.
My turn
No,
again?
no.
He's in the middle of the thingy, is he?
Yeah, but like hanging from the roof up top, and you can see him sort of starting to spin a bit of a web on the roof.
Okay.
Just getting some of that butt silk coming out.
Yeah.
Bum silk.
I can't change my rage element yet because I'm still in this first rage. That sucks. So I can't really like do much unless I throw another javelin at him, and I've only got one left.
Go for the bugbear.
Huh?
Go for the bugbear.
Where's the bugbear? I can't actually see him.
Up at the top.
Yeah,
Up
I mean,
the
Winfred may
top.
not have seen this bugbear kind of run in and slink around.
Oh,
the
good
side.
point. Fair
He's,
enough.
he's
Yeah,
kinda
no,
behind the-
I can't see him when I click on my thing, so I don't actually know he's there. I want to use my bonus action to give myself 2 extra hit points.
Yep.
So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm going to
I mean, you can
um.
position yourself to give it to lots of people at once, but you can always just do it for yourself too.
Well, I can only.
Isn't it everyone
Oh.
around you?
Is it one person or is it every person? Oh, my voice is losing.
Yeah, he's
I'm
becoming
losing
a-
my voice.
He's becoming a big bear. He's got so tough, big bear. He's the-
Allies
he's
in your aura gain 2 temporary hit points. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. In that case, I'm going to move in the middle of
All
Pauly,
of us.
Ymir, and Towley. I'm going to give everybody 2 hit points.
I like
So,
health.
to give yourself 2 temporary hit points.
How do I? Okay, temp. Yep, cool.
Yeah, so temporary
Yeah.
hit points stack on top like a disc shield.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I'm going to. Can I throw my great axe at him? I feel like throwing my great axe at him.
You have to pick it back up.
The great axe would be interesting to be thrown. Throw.
I just want to like try and slice off one of his legs. I want to like throw my axe and like try and slice off one of his legs. Can I do that?
If a character uses a ranged weapon that doesn't have the thrown property, yeah, you can try it. You can certainly try it. So it has a normal range of 20 feet and a long range of 60 feet.
Yeah.
Because he's more than 20 feet away, you're going to be at a disadvantage on this throw.
Okay. In that case, I might just throw my last javelin.
Sure.
That might, because if I don't want to lose my great axe.
Interestingly, your javelins don't auto-roll like everyone else's.
Right. Why?
Are you clicking the dice next to the item name?
we go.
22.
22 will hit.
And damage? 8.
8 damage. There we go. This Drider is starting to look a bit beat up. He's not happy. There's sort of a green ichor, or probably more like a black purple ichor, sort of dripping out of his abdomen. Dripping off the legs and up his torso as he hangs upside down. Thorendir.
Thorendir is still quite,
Yeah, mate,
hidden,
I know.
hiding behind cover. Sees the Drider, What is that? What it's called?
Drider. Yep.
The Drider. Yeah.
Drider.
Sees the Drider run away, and Thorendir shouts, "Ha! For a man with so many legs, it seems he sure does miss a leg day out of faggot." And just has some biggest mockery yelling at him.
Very cool. Wisdom saving throw there.
He
He's
takes
not.
2 damage.
He's not a fan of that one.
That hurts his feelings.
And he's at disadvantage on his next weapon attack. Or his next attack, I should say. Because he's extra conscious about those leggy strikes now.
Look, I could have used the spell, but I just think Vickers mockery was fucking
Way
very
funnier.
funny.
Oh,
Absolutely.
I agree completely.
Tally.
To do.
Open a window. Apparently.
Yeah, you know what? I might just give Ymir a bit more health. I think. Let's just. I think I got a second cast of that because I've got a level all of that. Let me a double check.
What are you doing, D-Bats?
I am fixing some stuff.
Me? Oh no. Oh yes, I do. There we go.
There we go.
Oh, cast a higher level and it's worse.
I'll still take those 6 hit points.
So
Yeah,
you
man,
move up
get
to
on it.
Ymir and give him the ultra chapstick.
Better be cola
No.
flavored.
This time I just move forward and just hand him one of my magic rocks,
Hey.
wave my hand over it, and yell, "That's some good kush." And then next minute, he's feeling great again.
He eats the rock.
Absolutely brilliant. The bugbear here, which I guess you didn't really see, possibly Thorendir. He's kind of running around the edge here as he comes and sees this open door and sees you standing kind of over the dead bodies of his friends. He turns to you with his giant morning star, grunts, sort of growls even, and steps forward to attack.
Better say Locktar.
Aaraockra Rogue. Oofed.
Just
It's 19 to hit.
Ow.
That's
Oh
11
yeah,
damage.
Thorendir's down, dude.
Locktar!
Fucking Slappy Gilmore over here.
The fucking Jesus Christ.
Pauly.
Right. Well, I'm going to dive in with Talon and my dagger in hand and take some fucking swinging, like swooping shots at this bad boy. I should have been a magpie. Let's be really honest here.
Oop, well,
Oh no, maybe not. Can
The
I
first-
use inspiration for that and then
Do you
roll
have-
again?
Yep. Dylan, what's the inspiration count? at
I
the
gave
moment?
myself one to survive, but yes,
Yeah.
you may.
Or if you just
Thank
want
you.
to pool all the player ones, you certainly can.
That's
Oh
what
wait, no, Pauly, you still have my bardic inspiration, dude.
Does that? Wait, do I get to
That
reroll?
gives you another D8,
It
doesn't
gives you it's D6 at this point.
1d6.
D8's next level.
I wouldn't trust it. I'd rather just do inspiration.
No, that's all good. I was just reminding you.
Here, 1 second. There you go. That's for your next one, mate.
Okay. Well, that's the one that you're just using right now.
Huh? Yeah,
Sure.
that's fine.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll again. That was terrible.
That's a
There
lot
we
better.
go. There we go. 19.
Looking good.
And then dagger.
Oh, that's
baby.
nice.
21.
Yep.
7.
Cool. So he's looking pretty beat up at the moment, and he's sort of raising his staff up, the one with sort of the black spider on its pommel or on its tip, because the wizard staff has a knob on the end, and
I'm
it's
gonna give
Ymir's
him a
turn.
knob.
Can I still move back a bit?
Sure. Yep.
Yep.
You're sort of
but
flying in
yeah.
and out, I imagine.
That's
as you said,
essentially it,
swooping.
yeah.
Yep.
Ymir already being up by the ceiling, is going to move up to here.
Slowly
And
move across.
he just floats his way across the room, just like he's in a bubble. Like he doesn't quite get it in his movement yet while he's up in the air, because he's quite a large man, and he does weigh 692 pounds currently.
Yep.
So this is a feat of magic if I've ever fucking seen it. And he's gonna
It's
buff this
fizzy.
motherfucker.
It's fizzy lifting drink.
And a 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
And then he's going to also, that's 8 damage. And then he's going to frenzy attack again with his great axe. And that's a 19 to hit.
Yep.
25 to hit, 10 damage.
Yep.
So 18 damage total.
All right.
And he's just going to ready up again and just wait.
Slavy boys.
So you lay into him while fizzy lifting drink, Charlie in the Chocolate Factory-esque, up there in the ceiling with him, and start carving in. You actually do break off one of the legs.
Fuck your legs.
One of the sort of the side legs there. He's got a good 7 left though. 7 kind of scrawny ones though, a bit noodly those legs apparently. And he kind of screams in pain, and lets go of the ceiling and falls and sort of lands with those 7 legs cushioning the fall on the ground.
Would that count as a movement?
Yeah, I'll let you make an opportunity attack.
Yeah! Let's go, Ymir. He's gonna bop him again. He's going to use an inspiration and bop him again. Just to make sure. That is a 19 to hit for 17 damage.
Yep.
And then would I be able to make a investigation check or an arcana check to figure out what he's trying to do with this Spellforge?
I would allow Arcana if you're trained in Arcana.
Well, I've got a +0 of Arcana.
Then no. You're not
Would I be
proficient
a-
in it. You're not trained in Arcana. You would probably
I'm not trained in
assume there's
investigation either, so that's fine.
yeah. You could safely assume that he's about to do something magical, but without being trained in Arcana, I don't think you'd even have the first port of call to kind of figure this one out.
Alright. Well, well, then yeah, I'm going to just hold now.
Mhm.
After doing that, oh damn, that massive damage.
I can just
31
imagine.
total.
Yeah, I can just imagine too. Like, actually, yeah. How much health is this guy? Because I fucking slapped him too.
Yeah, you'll have a lot.
Hmm?
How would you say he's looking currently? Can I make a nature check to see how he's looking?
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Can I do the same?
Sure. Oh, your dice just kicked.
16.
All right. Especially after that sort of beating you've just given him, Ymir, you definitely think he is now bloodied.
Jesus.
Ymir shouts, "Boys, let's fucking get him!" Molly's currently floating around in the sky. Like
Yeah, popping off the ceiling, getting cobwebs in his hair, in his hair. The Drider now on the ground skitters around looking, lifts the staff up, and starts sort of chanting magic, and the runes around the room start lighting up. Let me. What layer is that? There we go. And each of these lights starts sort of almost through a focusing lens, starts pulling in magic and channeling it into the Drider. It is sort of washed in this sort of blue light, and a wave of force flies out to hit everyone in the room. I'm going to need each of you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Con save?
One con save.
22.
$16.
All right. Ymir and Pauly, you guys are going to take half damage. And
Even for a nat 20?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
crit on saves.
Yeah, fair.
As this sort of wave of force knocks you back, Tally, you take the full 21 force damage as you're sort of hurled
Jesus.
back and slammed into the wall.
How much? 21.
21.
Luckily, I got that temporary.
Winfred, you are also pushed back. Less, and you're on the cusp there. So I'm going to say you. What's half? So it's you're going to take 15 damage. And then Pauly and Ymir, you're going to take 10 damage. Thunderous.
Jesus.
Force
So that's
damage.
magical damage.
Correct.
15 damage.
Yep. So I can't. My rage doesn't do anything about that. But
Correct.
I'm going to Stone's Endurance to sort of mitigate that a bit more.
Sure.
So I've got one charge of that left.
And
so
you're,
that's a D12.
Ymir, you're kind of pushed up into the roof.
Wait, does that include the bugbear?
No, he is outside the room.
Oh,
And sort of this wave of
15,
force of magic
13,
ripples out.
7.
So I take no damage.
Excellent.
My Stone's Endurance mitigated 11 damage.
Just floating up there on the roof, you just brace yourself.
Bounce.
Yeah.
You just bounce off, just like
As the Drider in the center there starts reaching out and almost like with its human hands, one on the staff, one kind of moving in the air as if Doctor Strange style, creating runes and doing spell casting, as energy starts sort of flowing into him.
I'm gonna fuck this boy up.
Winfred.
you can now attack him.
All right. He's on the ground, is he?
That's
Yep.
correct.
Okay, cool. I've got 7 hit points left. I'm in the middle of a rage, and I've got.
And it's nighttime,
okay.
and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
we are, dude.
All right.
We're not looking at explosions.
No, I don't want to do that. How far is my aura? I want to get in the middle of Pauly and Ymir, and I want to cast my bonus action to, get a little bit of dirt on them and give them some extra hit
more
points.
Mm-hmm.
So
Awesome.
2 more health each.
Does that stack?
No,
they
it
don't
doesn't.
stack, but you've just taken damage, so
You've just
I
taken
didn't take any.
damage. Okay, cool. So Pauly's got 2 extra hit
Thank
points,
you.
and
I need them.
I've got 2 extra hit points. And then I want to get my great axe, and I want to swing at Almighty Drider over here. Here goes nothing. All right. Is there an advantage point that I can use here? Have we got any left
No, we don't have any.
in the
No, there
group
aren't.
pool?
There aren't
No.
any in the pool at all.
Does chat want to give us one?
You
I
know,
would
you could give
appreciate
yourself
it if
one if
chat
you
give
open
us
up the
one.
chat.
Yeah, you can do it yourself.
Yeah, I might see if I can do that because I could use all the help I can get right now.
I see.
Just give me a hot second to load up Twitch.
Are you marking
Oh,
the?
There you
oh,
go.
we go.
Just
Mark
got
this.
There
two
you
more.
go.
We
Did
got
I
two
just get one? Did
in
I?
chat.
Thanks, chat.
Thanks, chat.
Thank you, Marcus. Thank
I'm
you,
gonna
Aaron.
roll. I'm gonna roll with advantage. I got a 16.
Yep, 16 will hit.
Okay,
nice.
cool. And I'm gonna roll for damage. Wicked. I got 12.
Mm-hmm.
I want to try and slice off his legs. That's all I've been trying to do this whole time.
Yeah, you rush in, and you look up and you see Ymir floating above you, up in the roof of this cavern, this Cerebro-esque room, and you run in, and whilst the Drider is distracted by its spell casting, you're able to go in and nick one of its legs. Now it's kind of hanging, almost sort of by a thread, sort of black goo coming out of it. It's like you haven't done a clean dismemberment there. You've kind of knocked off a bit of it, and it's kind of still hanging partially.
Okay.
Are we aiming for all the legs on one side?
Sure.
I don't know, man. I don't know what kind of legs you're swinging for. I'm swinging for legs. So if we're chopping off the same leg, then fantastic.
my
We're chopping
leg
off
came
different
off.
legs.
My leg came off. I did it in one swell swoop.
Oh, okay,
we
cool.
can't all
Does
be
he
as
take
excellent.
bleeding damage from like losing limbs?
No. There's
Okay.
hit points are an abstraction of how
Okay.
heroic you still have.
No. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Next, I want to take off 4 legs on one side so he can't move anymore. He can only go one way.
Thorendir, please send me a blind DM roll for a death saving throw.
I'm sorry we can't get you up, Aaron.
Cool. Tally.
All right, we're in a bit of a predicament here, aren't we? In a way.
Just a little one.
Feel like you could. No, you've used all your cure wounds, haven't you? You do have a health potion.
I do.
But
You'd have to get
I'd even use it on yourself, mate.
That's probably not a bad
Pauly
idea.
also has that.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you had one left last time.
Do I?
Yeah.
I thought you
'Cause
used it.
you made me play a game to figure out if I was getting a health potion or a flying potion.
Ah, yeah.
Yes, so you've got one left.
Ah, yes, the old flying Ymir switcheroo.
Yes. Well, it worked out well.
Yep. So I'm gonna add 7 there.
So you pop the top.
Yeah, just put a snorkel on the end of it and fucking send it.
Perfect.
I did it in 2.3 seconds too, if anyone was wondering.
Oh, legend.
Your Tally, your staff that you got. Remember where you put it back together?
Yep, I do. It's sitting in here. Broken glass, mended staff.
Yeah, the cracks of that you'd put all the pieces back together and you'd sort of mended it with your magic, but you could still see
with
the
my
kind of
mad
cracks.
glass blowing skills.
Exactly, but you could still see the cracks in the glass of where it was once in many pieces, and this sort of this clear glass now seems to have, with the thrum of magic now in this room after knocking you back into the wall, those cracks those cracks in the glass start to sort of glow blue as if lightning is starting to course through this staff of yours.
Can I do an Arcana check on that?
Are you trained in Arcana?
I am.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everything.
You can see that this room was used to imbue and power magical items. And it is sort of conferring the power into this staff, and sort of almost like reforging it anew into a magic item.
Okay. Can I actually no, I'll wait till my next turn before I try anything, because I think where I'm standing I can't move after I've done my move.
Wait.
Can I
You've
do
still got your
bonus action to
movement.
move?
Right,
Yeah.
you still got your movement.
Does it only fix magic items, or can it fix Winfred's honeypot?
It's already fixed it.
Yeah, we got it fixed. Yeah.
What about his warhammer?
Ymir is going to try and deal with that. Ymir has the warhammer. I have all the shards of it.
You have all the dust.
Yeah, I picked it all up.
Put it all in bags.
I'm gonna head over this way for my movement.
Cool.
And try and get closer to one of the glowing runes.
Yep.
And thus ends my turn.
All right. What is the glamorous bugbear gonna do?
He's going to run away in fear.
So he looks down at this sort of unconscious Thorendir bleeding out. He's gonna mentally toss a coin here. And can I just go flip coin? Is that a thing?
Yeah, you just roll a 1d2.
Yeah.
As a coin.
All right, roll 1d2. One is going to be he's going to stand and fight, and 2 he's going to fuck out of dodge. Okay,
Hey,
he stands and
God
fights.
damn it. Fuck that guy.
So he looks down and it contemplates for a moment picking up and stealing Thorendir, but decides that no, he is going to be
So
better served.
That's a good thing for us.
In fact, he comes in behind this pillar and sort of stealthily walks back into this room. Cool. Pauly, you lose track of him. In fact, all of you lose track of where he is. Pauly, you're up.
Right.
You saw him down Thorendir, and the next moment you look back, and he was gone.
Can I roll perception to see if I actually did see him go?
Sure.
$19.
No idea.
Wow.
That was a very hard check.
All right, well, I'm going to fucking just stab away at Old Mate then. Literally, I should have just enough room so I can actually get down there. Yeah, perfect. Cool. I'm gonna swoop down. And attack him with Talon.
So you swoop down over the broken kind of part of this forge.
Yep.
And 24 will definitely hit.
21.
Oh,
Blackjack, baby.
Yeah.
that's a big boom. Bada boom.
This Drider looks like he's sort of on the edge. He starts, tears just kind of streaming from his eyes as he's kind of looking down into into the ground below him. He's sort of lit up from beneath with the glowing runes. And as the three of you kind of stand there surrounding him, he says, he starts sort of praying. You don't make out many words that you can understand, but you do hear occasionally sort of Mother Lolth.
Here, what,
escape
sorry?
his lips. Mother Lolth.
Right. I'm
Mother
gonna
Lolth.
I'm gonna hit him with a dagger as well.
Mm-hmm.
That won't hit. That won't hit, will it?
And
12 won't hit, will it?
As you
really
dive
want
in with the
to-
dagger, you're kind of buffeted by sort of the magic still waving
Lord.
out, and you're
I'm
not
not gonna
able
use the thing,
to get any closer.
I'm gonna fly up 30 feet again,
Mhm.
but where I'm standing.
Cool. The old swoopy boy.
Mm-hmm.
So you're
Well.
up there next to Ymir now, just hanging out up in the roof.
Isn't Ymir down at the bottom now?
No. He
That's
is.
right.
I'm
You haven't
still
moved. All right,
It's
done.
Ymir's-
You know what?
it's Ymir's turn now.
I'm gonna tag team you. So I'm just gonna like fly up and then just like your turn, and then like just like basically like high five him.
Give him a pat on the bottom. Off
Yep.
you go, sport. All right, Ymir is going to superhero landing, because he's going to kick off the roof and superhero landing right in front of this Drider,
Mhm.
and just bring the axe down for 14 to hit. What the hell?
14 will not hit.
And then he's going to bonus action his other hit. Yeah, look. 14 damage. Bow, 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 bow. He nat 20s that bitch in the head.
Yeah.
What's that? He nutted 20 into the bitch in the head.
Yep, that's what he did.
So Ymir, how do you want to do this?
Hey!
Yes.
So Ymir kicks off the roof and goes to superhero landing, goes to sweep the leg with the first hit, and misses because he still doesn't understand how to land from flying because he still doesn't know how to fly. But then in missing with that, he backslashes back up sort of from below the spider body and corrects as it comes up through the drow body up top and just like cleaves him like halfway in two, because I feel like an axe blade is not going to be, it's not going to have enough heft to cut his whole spider body in half, but just
You
cleaves
split him open for
in the,
sure.
I split him in half, and he's sort of like he's got like a door hinge going on at the back sort of
Yeah.
thing.
He kind of lets out a cry and collapses with a thud. The magic around the room starts easing with no focus. Each of these beams starts to sort of shut down one by one. As in his final moments, he's sort of looking up and looking at each of you in turn and saying, "You have disrupted her great work. She will come. Beware. Break into the earth."
Mia says, "Good luck to her. If she's anything like you, she won't get far."
And he stops moving, his eyes looking blank. The spider legs, he kind of rolls over and the spider legs curl up above him, like curl up into him, like a dead spider.
I want to do a thing.
Oh yeah,
I want to step on his skull.
sure.
I cut
Make
his
sure-
skull in half.
No,
No,
I want
no,
to step
no,
on
let-
You're
it.
gonna step
No,
on.
look, just Winfred and Ymir are like wrestling over each other. Who gets to fucking fuck his head up?
That's what my description was. I brought the axe up, so
Yeah,
you had
he
to
did.
pick a half of the skull. Which half
Yeah,
are you gonna
see,
step on?
it's like King Midas, mate. You know what I mean? What's his name? Yeah, you
Yeah.
basically like cut the baby in half. You get
pick which half
half
you
a
want.
skull each, half a skull each.
I don't even want to step on it. Ymir's still gonna use.
All right, fine.
the
I play a
remainder of his-
hopscotch with this cunt's skull just to
Can
make sure he
can
doesn't
I
get
finish my
up again.
turn? 'Cause we're
I'm
still in
gonna roll a
combat.
20 for
We're
that one.
Still in combat.
Here we are.
we are still in combat?
Yeah, we've still got a
yeah.
bugbear somewhere in the room.
Damn
Um,
it.
So Ymir is going to use the remainder because he's come down from the roof, which is what 20 feet,
30 feet. So that's your
30
whole
feet. So I
movement
got
to get
30 feet left. Ah, is it? Okay.
You use your bonus action.
No, my bonus action was that second attack.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You only got the 30 feet.
Yeah.
Sadly. Sadly,
No, 'cause
So
I was going to make my way to help our bard friend.
of course.
yeah, so it sounds like you spent your whole action superhero landing splitting this Drider open. Not a bad turn all
Yeah.
round.
Yeah, no, I'll
And-
take that. That's completely fair.
And Winfred, I mean, you have a moment here if you would like, as correct me if I'm wrong, Dill, you described that you kind of split the body open or
I
split open
split
part of it.
from the bottom all the way up through like the front section of him, all the way up through like his drow body would be cleft in half completely. His spider body was only sectional because the spider goes back further.
Right. Yeah. So you've
like,
split
I'll
him
split
open,
him
but he's
in
not.
half.
I don't think you
Okay.
get. Yeah. You've cut him open. His entrails have kind of dropped out from him, and he lays on the ground there. His fucked up. His face kind of distorted and blank on the ground.
Guys, if it's anything that I know about spiders, this is when they die, 1,000 little ones come out of them. So can we get the fuck out of here, please?
We still have to fight this bugbear.
Find a bugbear and kill him. I just want to get away from this guy.
Winfred, you killed the bugbear.
Okie dokie.
Pauly, save the dwarf.
Can
I'll
I
save
can
the
I can I do it? Can I do a schnoz roll to try and find this bugbear?
Sure.
Where you at, bitch?
Unfortunately, because of the incredibly gory way that Ymir has murdered this spider, all you have in your schnoz town is just spider ichor and drow,
welcome.
just all up in your schnoz.
Okay.
You can't get any other smells. Or you get other smells, but you can't
all-
discern the bugbear smell.
All I can smell is blood and spider titties. Let's go save Thorendir. And Winfred just starts like marching away from the spider corpse.
Thorendir, please give me a death saving roll. Interesting. Tally? Oh, how far did you... Oh, you
Yeah.
dashed over there, did you, Winfred? Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's my turn.
Yep.
I
someone
dash over
goes-
to Thorendir.
I'm gonna jump up on here and I'm gonna
Just before I end my
yang
turn,
me little
can I
stone
give
stuff into
2
the
hit
thing
points to
and have a
Thorendir with my
crack.
bonus action.
Temporary hit points won't revive him.
Damn it.
Sorry, Tally?
So I'm gonna try and like put my staff down and see if there's some way for me to activate the staff in with the rune that
Sure.
I'm currently standing on.
Yeah.
Like, how would you like me to do that?
Another Arcana check, I think.
Okay.
You can use an inspiration if you want to try that again.
Yeah. Do
Yeah,
we have
so
some?
Yeah.
You
we've got
look
2 currently.
around, and
Alright,
at
fuck it.
first,
I'm gonna do it.
the
Hang on.
yeah.
Oh.
Doesn't matter.
So you realize that the focal point of this forge is certainly the center of it, and the power of this thing. You try and stick it into the the focusing iris, the lens, kind of in front of you, and
Yep.
the staff does light up a little bit more, sort of lets out a pulsing glow. But unfortunately, from this vantage point, you don't think you're kind of in the right spot. You can't work out the right runes just yet. You might need more time.
Mhm.
Cool.
I'm kind of happy you didn't, because imagine if you did a blow off again and you fucking killed us all.
I would survive.
From behind Winfred, you've run over to Thorendir and kind of like slid down next to him, starting to look over his wounds, still in that kind of heightened rage state that you're in. And from behind you, a glamorous bugbear, the smell of lilac comes out.
Gooseberries.
14 to hit.
14.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay, 16 piercing damage as the last thing you smell,
This
like
bugbear.
the schnoz roll. You kind of take a moment now that you're over here near Thorendir. You can't start snuffling around him to work
Okay.
out what's wrong. Is he going to be okay? And then you smell that lilac shampoo.
Okay.
And that's the last thing you smell before this bugbear crushes a morning star into the back of your head.
Fuck. I'm still raging, so I take half damage, right?
Correct.
And I've got 2 bonus hit points and 7 hit points left. So I take 8 damage
You're on 1 health.
from 9 hit. So I've got 1 health left.
Cool.
Okay.
Pauly?
Can I retaliate, or am I not allowed to retaliate?
It's not your turn.
Fuck.
Right. Well, Pauly whips around at the fucking thunk of a morning star in the back of Winfred's head. I'm going to. Sorry. 1 second.
You could
Yeah,
probably
50
just
feet, but I have
make
to go down. I have to go down 30 as well. Yeah. So yep, done. I'll do that, and I'll use my bonus action to get to him.
Yep.
And hit him with Talon.
Mhm.
16 hit.
16 just hits.
14.
14 damage. Cool. He is still standing, but looking considerably bloodied.
Right. I leave. I can't do much else.
Cool. Ymir.
Ymir.
You stand over the corpse of this dead Drider as the magic on the ground starts, or the light show starts dimming slowly.
I'm going to shout to Tally. Hey, Tally, take this motherfucker's stuff. I'm going to help the others. And then I'm going to move. Oh, I can move 30 feet. If I use my dash, that counts as an action.
Yep.
Why
Can
is
I
that?
s- Or as
'Cause
my
he's-
bonus action.
No, it's your action to dash.
Okay, so I can dash, but I can still attack because I have my frenzied attack.
Correct.
Okay, well, I'm going to do that.
Just rogues
That would
get to
get-
dash with their bonus action because they're special.
That would get me to here. And then I'm going to bring the axe as I come running through. And that's a 13. Damn it.
Unfortunately, not enough. As
Use it.
Oh, do I do it? Do I do it? Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to inspiration and
It's-
I've got
jack
one
up these inspiration prices. This has been like
7
roll
damage.
today.
7
7
damage.
damage, you say? Yeah, cool. All right, Winfred.
I want to retaliate from this. Where'd I go?
Oh, sorry, I made you
what the-
invisible accidentally.
The-
My bad.
Oh,
I had you selected when I
and the
was invisible.
bugbear.
Yeah, I accidentally made everyone invisible.
I want to swing at the bugbear with my axe.
Cool.
Not well.
Nope.
I'm guessing a 9 doesn't hit.
Nope.
Bugger. I swing at him, but I'm still concussed, and I miss him entirely, and I hit the ground. Not like I hit the ground. Like I just
Yeah.
like. Doof.
Just a Winnie the Pooh kind of fall over, you know.
Don't break another weapon. I don't think me fumbling with an axe is gonna break it.
I don't know.
I had to fucking RKO that axe into the ground with lightning speed for it to crack before, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Cool. Thorendir, give me your third death save, please.
Oh no.
Oh god, oh god.
Okay. Tally, what are you up to?
Hanging out, playing Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping that somebody else is able to help Thorendir up.
That's what we're all over here for.
Yeah.
Did you hear me yell to you before I ran over here?
I'm gonna go in the center and try and just activate the old
grab the staff.
the staffy waffy.
Yeah.
No, I meant grab his staff.
So Tally, you walk into the center, and you describe to me what kind of movements Tally does. You know, what is Tally's kind of arcane?
Wafts on over.
He just
stuff
kind
to
of
do?
like goes to step up in the middle of the altar and like trips in, like, and kind of pokes the staff just in like the center of this little crack.
Yeah.
And before he knows it, just starts to glow, and he has this this moment of clarity. He's like, "Fuck, right, I reckon I could fix this."
So yeah, I think
And,
that's brilliant. You trip over one of the spider legs and try to steady yourself with the glass staff, right? And it gets stuck in a crack in the ground, or almost like a groove that it was intended for this very purpose. And as you kind of right yourself, you look up at the staff, and the remainders of the blue light start eking into the center of this area and start climbing up the staff itself, moving through those cracks. And some of the cracks sort of seem to seal up and go away and become sort of firm, solid glass again. And some of the others, now it looks like there's almost like bottled lightning crackling in the glass staff that you had.
Ooh, sick. Does that mean it's fixed, or do I need to apply something else to it?
In a moment, in a flash, that the room kind of goes dark, and you and the blue light kind of fades, except for the small blue light kind of crackling still in your staff, and you definitely feel like the thrum of magic, and the air tastes of tin.
Ooh. So, can I do some investigation work on my newfound staff, or is there something I can do to better understand
Give
what
me
has
another
happened?
Arcana check to kind of see if you understand what has happened here, like what You definitely think it's got some kind of magic in it now that you think you could probably unleash, but you can't for the life of you work out what that would be. You're just like, hey, there's magic like bottled up in there now.
Right.
My staff has a hot box going on inside it. How do I get it out? And I don't know what will happen when it does.
Got a zinger box in its staff, boys.
Can I put a bit of sprig of mistletoe on the top of it and try and smoke out of it? See if-
So you try and use this lightning and look for the spot to kind of light it underneath, or you Yeah, you put in a little bit of something on top and you start breathing on it, and we'll deal with that. I think next round. What happens? The bugbear, sort of fearing for his life, having just been hit in the face by Winfred, is going to clap back. That's 11 to hit.
Who's it hitting?
Winfred.
Is he hitting me again?
Yeah.
Does an 11 hit your AC?
Does an 11 hit my AC?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. I've got an armor class of 12.
Can I just ask a quick question before we move too far forward? Is there a specific type of stuff I can add to my inventory that is more like specific
to what this thing?
to
No, because I'm kind of I've pulled this whole cloth out of my brain.
Okay.
But I'll find something close and then I'll put it in there, but only once you figure out what it does. Right?
Okay, sure. Yep.
Cool.
Sorry. Yeah, continue.
Pauly. This
Right.
This bugbear looks like he's kind of on his last laugh here.
Well, he deserves a bit of a slapping, I swear to God.
I mean, so is Winfred. He's sort of on the ground with a fucking heavy concussion.
Oh, cunt of a thing. Right. Well, it doesn't hit, I feel like. 11 doesn't hit.
Have inspiration, Braz.
Huh? Nah, I'm not going to use it. I feel like we've used it too much right now.
No, your bardic inspiration. that
Oh,
you've
my
had for
bardic
the entire
inspiration.
session.
That's
You look
right.
down.
Okay.
You look down at the
Sorry.
unconscious Thorendir and think, oh wait, he told me I was really cool one time.
He told me
I was pretty great.
Alright, I'll roll a d6. Fucking cunt!
Well,
13's not going to get you over that line, I'm afraid.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to just hit him with my dagger then. Oh,
17 will hit.
right. 13.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, thank God. You know what? As he goes to swing and fumble, swing at Winfred and fumble, I'm just gonna jump on his back and start stabbing him in the fucking neck, going die, 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 die. That's about it.
So you, unfortunately, for him and for society in general, you stab him multiple times with that dagger, climbing on his back. The blood gushing out of his wounds ruins that beautiful, luxurious hair that he had. As he tries to sort of pull you off, but losing strength, just sort of collapses to the ground. And Ymir, you witness this.
okay. Ymir, in seeing this happen,
Still floating
Just
slightly off the
goes.
ground.
yeah, just hovering up a little bit, just sort of bobbing up and down about a foot off the ground. And goes, Jesus Christ! And then realizes our good friend, the dwarf, is currently down and would like to try and stabilize him with a medicine check
Mm-hmm.
that he's not trained in. So this is not going to be pretty. But this is for all the beans. Come on.
Oh my God.
What does that look
One.
like, Ymir?
He tries to stabilize him, and then he just sort of looks at his hands and goes, "Oh fuck, am I doing?"
Still
then just
raging, your
forgets.
hands shaking.
Yeah, he just sort of forgets. Like he's like, and he backs up and just goes, "Someone else, I'll get out of your way," and just like floats away, kind of disappointed in himself.
Mm-hmm. Floats away dejectedly. Winfred.
Yeah.
Thorendir has made 3 death saves total,
Save the dwarf.
and I don't
Winfred.
know if I think because they were blind, I don't think even Aaron knows what they were.
Yeah, no, Aaron won't know either.
I do
So-
actually know what they are. I've got
Jacob.
it down here.
Jacob, save the dwarf.
How?
Stabilize him.
Stabilize it. Medicine check.
Hang on. Do I have that?
Yes,
Yeah,
everyone has medicine.
everyone
It's
does.
a skill.
Okay, I'm gonna do a medicine
I
check.
could have certain potions on my body. What's that?
Okay, I'm gonna quickly do a perception check to see if Thorendir has any potions on his body.
Yeah, you rummage around.
Does a
you know-
19 find any?
Yeah, you find a number of potions on his body.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna pick the red one and I'm gonna like just tip it into his face hole.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Into his
And
gullet.
I'm gonna do a medicine check.
No, I think
You don't.
Or
need
is
a
it
medicine
is
check.
or
That's
is that
your whole
health
action.
potion gonna do it?
The
You
health
don't need one.
potion's
The health
your whole
potion does
action
it.
there.
Okay.
So I believe it's 2d4 plus 2, is it? For a healing potion?
Health potion. Yeah, I think. It's
Slash
2d4.
R 2d4
Do
plus.
you want me to
2.
do it or?
He's got
I did it.
8 health,
Ah,
Thorendir.
well.
Woo!
well, Potion gone.
You got close to Moorhammer Dwin's light there for a moment, Thorendir.
Take more than the life for Lathander if I can get rid of Thorendir.
And Winfred's gonna see like Thorendir come to life, and he's like, "I saved him, woohoo!" And then falls back because he's got a concussion and he's almost dead.
Cool. All right, let's take a quick break there. We'll just take a quick 10-minute break.
do I take 8 health but I'm still unconscious, or do I take 8 health and am conscious?
You are conscious. It brings you back into the land of the consciousness.
Thank you.
You just wake up to see all of us like battered and Winfred bleeding from the skull.
Ymir is just like, I killed the big spider. Very chuffed with
I
himself.
can see stars. Grizzes, help me.
Cool. I'm going to grab a quick drink, and then we'll
Okay.
continue the game. So if you want a quick 10 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah, quick 10, let's do
Be
it.
right back.
I'm gonna
Okay.
grab a cigarette. Holy shit. Good job, boys.
Well done.
Oh, my stream deck's not working now. Fantastic.
How's chat going? Chat going good? Keeping it as a delay, so maybe they might say something to us in a bit, hopefully.
Okay, down to 2.
Good to hear,
focus
sweethearts.
healing.
Right?
Got it.
The only person chat wants dead is Ymir. I know.
Yeah, but like, he's hard to kill. Fucking hard to kill, boys. Now we got to figure out where our ship is. Also got to figure out where our ghost friend went. Kate, he can't sail the boat. He's a ghost. That's why he needs us.
Who are you to tell him what he can and can't do?
I reckon he's pretty ethereal. He can't grab the capstan. Capstan? Wait. Oh, sorry, Az.
Huh?
Oh, not you. Other Az.
Ah.
Huh? Ah.
I love that. Don't be a spectralist.
Yeah. That's why I had to apologize.
While we're waiting for everyone to come back from the break, I want to say thank you very much to everyone in chat who's keeping it lively, who's keeping it fun, who's throwing around inspiration. I have jacked up the inspiration prices during the break. This is how wild we're getting. Now they cost 1,000 inspiration points each. I did also see some bit donations. My mate Bud's throwing in that mistletoe, that sprig of mistletoe, that sweet kush, and obviously subs as well, boosting that DM phylactery.
We need to be able to buy them at times.
I could ban the players from buying their own, but I think it's fair that they can kind of hang out and give themselves boosts occasionally. We may transition it to something else
That's
in the future, like
idea.
using channel points from Stream Elements or Stream Labs or something. And using commands that can use them. But it's always changing. Just getting a feel for whatever's fun, you know? Yeah, I think potentially not being able to buy on the turn that they want to do it. So you can't buy it. It has to be in. There's a great group who do something similar, and I've been chatting with them. So Vegemite Dangerous, I think, is the guy. Sent me some really cool information about
All right, I'm back, boys.
chat interactivity and things like that. So we're having a feel around.
Lana
It's
was cute as shit. She brought
testing.
me a chocolate mint drumstick. I'm very happy.
Oh,
I missed all of that.
I'm back, and Lana was cute as shit, and she brought me a choc mint drumstick.
A chopstick.
well, as your DM daddy, I expect a.
Oh no,
big,
there's
eggnog.
always daddy tax.
No, you gotta share it
Daddy
with the
tax is the
class.
thing.
I want to get one of those big M eggnogs. Because I feel like that's a real
Sweet
daddy
eggy
kind
nog.
of drink.
Sweet noggy goodness.
Yeah,
That's right.
to those hazy days. I feel like is that Josh?
It's
Those hazy
Marcus.
days. It's not.
Mark.
Oh, it's Mark. Oh, hey, buddy. Yeah, I mean, absolutely correct. She even brought me dinner before too. I brought it to me while we were playing.
So are we all back? Because it's been just
I
about
miss
10
your face,
minutes.
Marcus. You fucking cutie.
Jacob and JR. How are we doing?
I'm here, bro.
Alright, cool. Jacob, are you alive?
I did see, I think, Kate's note from before saying, can they put me running a D&D game for them as one of the loyalty points that they can cash in. You know what? I'm just going to put that as the DM like one of the options in the DM phylactery. As soon as that bad boy fills up, I'm going to roll it. Could be a wandering monster. Could just be, sorry guys, this campaign's over. I'm starting a new one with people from chat.
Yikes.
That's rough.
That's how random it could be.
Oh.
I got some one shots I could do, or like 1 or 2 like small campaigns, and see if they go. The only downside is I'm running, I think, 3 games a week at the moment, plus work and stuff. So it gets tough.
I'd still love to do a Cyberpunk one.
Yeah, I was
Chat
looking at
first, Tatts team.
Oh, we will win.
the chats versus tats. Yeah, that'd be good. That's kind of what they have now, right? Or what they had a couple of weeks ago when they could send monsters at you.
Exactly what we have right now.
All the wandering fucking monsters.
I feel bad for Aaron if you're back, and even if
Yeah,
you're
I've been
not.
here the whole time.
Yeah, I feel bad that you kind of have to leave early. We started late, and you're unconscious for most of the fight.
Yeah, fantastic game. It definitely was a game you could set your watch to.
Are we back?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're back.
Okay. I'm just making myself a cheeseburger, so I might have to take off in a hot minute.
Bees sugar.
Well,
Well, should we just, like, if Az has to bail, we've done the majority of the stuff.
Let's just wrap up the location.
Yeah.
Like, that's what we're
Yep.
doing anyway.
Okay.
so you've you find yourself, Thorendir, coming awake. The giant spider corpses around you, the lilac-smelling bugbear, unconscious or dead at your feet. You look up, you see a very badly battered bear, and not so badly battered Aaraockra and Goliath. You look over into the chamber of the magic forge, and you see Pauly with his lips to a glass staff that is crackling with energy.
Yeah, good. All right.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Okay, boys. It may still be the faint smell of lilac that I smelt and smacked me on the head, but is Tally really about to use ancient dwarven magic to go through an obviously dishattered and repaired conduit and light his herb through it? We should probably definitely stop it before he blows himself or us all up.
I mean, look. Pauly ducks behind that part and then just like ducks behind to look in to the room. So watch what happens. He's like, no, let's see where this goes. But, like-
Tally, you sure you know what you are doing over there?
Oh man, sorry. I have no idea what I'm doing.
So anyone else? I'll give everyone else a chance to kind of act here.
All right. Ymir's just going to pick up his shield off the ground, which is right next to him.
Actually, that is exactly where you dropped it too.
Yeah, that's why I drew it there. So I remembered where I dropped it. So Ymir's going to pick that up. And how do I remove that drawing?
I can.
Ground.
That's fine.
Okay. Well, I just draw over it a bit more. Anyway, and Ymir's going to make his way over to where the Drider corpse was. And just, I wanted to rummage through the Drider corpse's remains to see, because he had that staff and who knows what else.
Yeah. You wander over as Pauly is kind of taking this big old hit, and seemingly pulling the electricity, the magical energy in his glass staff up through the chamber of the staff, and you can hear the sizzling and crackling of his sprig of mistletoe on top of it. And you look around, and there's almost like parts of what were once these kind of glowing stones have cracked, and or parts of them has cracked and they've gone dark, almost similar to kind of the fully broken focusing lens next to you. Amongst that debris, you also see the black staff of the spider of the black spider in two pieces on the ground. It must have broken during the sort of cacophony of magic that Tally was performing.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna pick up that. So would just add that as a broken black stuff.
Yeah.
We'll just do that. Let's edit that. So broken
Spider staff, I guess.
spider stuff. Thank you. And that is in my inventory. And I'll obviously put my great axe away and redon the shield. And just make my way around the room.
Mhm.
Just to the north of the room is where I'm just gonna sit.
Cool.
Like here.
Tally, what are you up to? If you want to describe to me more of what you're doing with the staff, as everyone's kind of starting to vacate the room that you're in.
It's kind of like when you're doing a massive nang and like everything around you just kind of disappears, and he's kind of gone into another dimension briefly with all the colours and all this sort of crazy stuff going on,
Mm-hmm.
and he's kind of paralysed. He just passes out.
And as you kind of pass out and exhale, a line of lightning lances out. Formula. Oh, okay. Roll a d4 for me, please. Chow?
Yep.
There also being 4 of us is awfully suspicious that it's
Yes.
a D4.
Oops, that did 2 for some reason.
So I'll take the first one there. That's a 2, 1, 2. Okay, so it's going east.
God, why?
Pauly does like a cracker. Ah, of lightning.
I need Pauly. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Fuck's sake, I'm gonna
Is
fucking.
he faster than lightning?
I've saved you from so much shit, you son of a bitch. Oh my god, thank God. Oh.
A stroke of lightning as Tally kind of falls back onto the ground. The staff still holding up firm in the air. The lightning crackles on the edge of the staff and lances out in a lightning bolt towards you, Pauly. You duck out of the way, as you would have taken 32 points of lightning damage.
You motherfucker.
Holy shit.
On a successful save, you take half as much damage.
Are you fucking serious? Oh, I'm dropped.
The lightning ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried. Do you have any?
I'm so mad.
Any evasion?
I'm actually mad.
As a rogue, do you have any special evasion or anything?
I mean, do I? I don't think so.
Maybe not.
No. Not when my fucking friend, like my fucking party member is attacking me.
Technically, I'm not.
I'm gonna fucking kill you somehow.
I mean, technically, it was the world attacking you.
Yeah. So a lightning bolt lances out. You duck out of the way. However, it kind of clips and singes your wings. so
dead.
much that you kind of collapse to the ground with kind of smoke eking out around you.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Unconscious. I mean, he could do it again and maybe jumpstart your heart with the electricity.
No.
Electricity actually doesn't restart hearts. It slows the heart down once someone's in cardiac arrest, but it does not restart a stopped heart.
Well, I want it to restart because it'd be funnier that way.
It don't work that way.
Yeah, it actually stops the heart so that it can try and restart itself.
I know. But still.
They call it a defibrillator, not a refibrillator.
Hey, I want to refibrillate this man, all right? I want JR to refibrillate.
So Thorendir and Winfred, you kind of block your eyes for a moment as sort of this blinding flash, and then when you're able to see again, Pauly is unconscious on the ground.
Whose turn is it, by the way?
We're out of initiative. It's sort of a bit of a free for all at the moment.
Hang on. So Taylor's just done like a huge bong rip and it's done damage to Pauly.
And killed me, yeah.
Because I'm taking it from within the middle of the magic. Yeah.
Thorendir quickly throws down his last remaining 2 health potions and goes, Winfred, take one yourself and give one to Pauly. And Thorendir, using his very, very skippy boots, rushes straight through to Pauly, and still covered in blood from the
That's got to be the most nightmarish thing that Thorendir's ever done.
Thorendir quickly grabs blood on his hand, draws down the ancient Nordic runes for thunder, and starts channeling the energy from the fucking staff that Pauly's fucking passed out holding, and disperses the thunder energy throughout the arcane fucking ancient dwarven forge.
I love this. Give me
Winfred's just like, drink up me heart is yo ho.
You gonna come save me?
Yeah, give me a charisma saving throw as you put your sort of your energy, your life force, your force of will, your dwarven, goodness into this thing. Cool. That's still on private, but I love it. I got it. So that's a 15 for your charisma saving throw as you use your own blood to draw the runes for grounding and thunder and lightning in the way you had been taught by your tutor, and the lightning of the staff sort of crackles and seems to earth itself, and the staff comes free of the ground with a small fuck. And Pauly kind of looks up at you, bloodshot eyes from the ground.
Oh man! What a trip! You guys see that?
And Thorendir literally probably like steaming because he's had to ground all this fucking dwarven fucking ancient energy. He's just like looking at Pauly. Usually your hits don't go off with such a bang, only metaphorically. Now, almost the whole party felt that one, dear chaps. And I say, you left Pauly feeling mighty sorry. Whatever you do, don't ask him for another cracker after that one.
Winfred, you were thrown a healing potion or 2 healing potions.
I'm actually out of healing potions now.
Oh yeah, I thought Pauly was thrown. I didn't realize.
I'm fucking down.
He's down.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, Winfred crawls over to Pauly still with a smashing headache, and where the health potions going? Parrots. I'd like pry his beak open with my fingernails, and then like pour a health potion into his face, into his beak hole.
Right up the cloaca, I think, is the proper administration of healing potions for birds.
Right in the bum.
I threw you a suppository, mate. Yeah.
If you got a falcon, punch it.
It's a hole for many purposes.
Yeah.
Should I roll that there now?
Yeah.
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 You shut up. You shut up.
2d4
You shut up,
2d4
fucking
plus
JR.
2.
You shut the fuck up, JR. Oh,
There you go.
God, 7. Thank you.
Just be thankful I
It's a
didn't do
bit-
it when we were in the middle of battle, Matt.
You didn't. You
He's
could
been
not.
trying, Timmy. He has been trying to do this while we were fighting.
Oh,
It's been a long time coming. It just happened at the best possible time.
I think Pauly did more damage while not charmed than he did when actually charmed.
Oh, he absolutely did.
in classic Towley style, like.
Because while he was charmed, he tried to kill me for a couple of rounds, and I didn't die. But he just one-shot you.
Yeah, I know.
And the worst part is he don't wait. What's your max health, Pauly?
16.
That,
He doubled that.
That would have instant killed you.
yeah.
How do you?
Isn't if you take double your max health, instant kill?
Oh, could be. If it takes you.
That's
No,
a
it doesn't
fucking
have to-
case.
It doesn't have to be.
I'm gonna
It-
fucking go up to Gibbs and fucking punch you in the face, cunt. You think I'm kidding? You think I'm kidding? I'm that petty.
It's all
That
good.
I'd knock
Bring
you the
out
fuck
Wally.
out.
You can bring out Wally, dude. It's okay.
No. We'll continue on. We'll continue on.
That was.
Alright. Well, after all of this, like Ymir's gonna wander back down after hearing the loud crack, and just wander back down here, see Thorendir, and go, "Oh, good to see you're up. Keep walking." And I'm assuming I'd see the
Singed bird.
singed feathers on the bird, and like the around
Thanksgiving
them,
turkey.
pretty much all around them is just like a little bit charred from the lightning, and just go, "Well, what the fuck happened over here?" I turned my back for 2 seconds, and we've got a fried chicken over here now. And he's just
He's
gonna-
a parrot.
Does
Chicken
anybody
soup is
have
the
any
thing.
mayo and
It's a
fucking
cranberry
bread?
sauce.
Um,
and-
he's gonna- Ymir's just gonna keep wandering over. He's just gonna go,
So
"I'm
I
going
got
to
the
go find
munchies
the
that come up
ghost."
Yeah, you go find the ghost. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna stay the fuck away from Tally and go try open that vault up.
All right, so Dan, is it safe for me to go and find the ghost?
Sure. Ymir kind of
Okay.
walks off to the kitchens where he last saw old mate Ghost. Pauly makes his way out, splitting the party up quite effectively. I love this. To go deal with the or try and open the vault that he saw Min Clark.
Actually, yeah, can I go stealth on that?
Pretty sure we've so far dedicated about half an hour to trying to open this door.
Yeah, we have.
Like,
Yeah, we have.
that's not in-game time either.
You want to make your way over there stealthily? Give me that stealth check.
Yeah.
That was almost a 1.
All right. Just before this, Ymir's just gonna say to Kingston, Kingston, we've defeated whatever was in that big room over there. Follow me. Where I believe that you said the ship was somewhere over there. We're gonna make our way towards it.
Yep.
If you would just follow us. And what was the goblin's name that we employed?
I've got it here as Splug.
Splug.
Is the name he tells you.
Okay. Well, Splug, you're coming too.
Yeah, his
Let's go.
yeah, was it kick the cook apron?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
kicking
he's
the
got his
cook apron.
kick the cook apron.
And as I step back out of the door, I say, "Don't forget your apron."
Oh, and wasn't he? Didn't I try and turn his chef's hat into a fucking pirate hat and
And
failed?
you ripped it. Yeah.
Yeah, you ripped it in half. So now I'm gonna make my way back over to the room. I'm assuming that they're following me back
Sure.
into the Spellforge now.
Yeah, Splug kind of gathers up a bunch of things and puts them into like a little basket. A couple of bread rolls and some rations and things like that. And him and Kingston kind of make their way over slowly. Thorendir and Pauly, you find yourself in this room. The most of the lights have kind of gone out around the Spellforge. But you can see to your north, there's sort of a small door that the bugbear had come through. To the south, there's also a big, similar to the eastern door. Thorendir, when you lay your hand in the center and ended the magic that was coursing through this area, your blood is sort of mixing with it. You notice the door to the south dropped open, opening up into to another corridor.
Yeah. Surely, Tal, you know not mess with arts you don't understand. I know you may be blessed in your nature ways, but surely Arcana may be leaving too much for you, my friend. My friend. Tally. Are you okay, Tally? You seem to be well out of it, my friend.
Oh man, I have no idea what's going on.
Well, I better pick you up then. And Thorendir begins the ultimate procedure of the mecha transformation of Thorendir and Tally to become Talendir as he throws Tally around him and wears him as a cape. And Tally zonked out of his brain.
Cool.
And Thorendir begins to go down ventures by this new opened door here.
So you head out of the circular room that contained sort of the 7 pillars, and you walk in here. There's on the walls are carved frescoes of ancient dwarves, seemingly doing sort of arcane works. You also see the equivalent in Old Dwarvish of like some OH&S posters about not about checking that you've done all the safety procedures before you imbue magic into items.
Yeah, not running conduits through shattered staves into lighting tips of herbology.
Yeah. Remember, Lightning Lapis says don't run lightning magic through glass conduits and try and smoke them. I think is the rough translation.
Golden rule. It's sort of like the ancient dwarven stop, drop, and roll. It's don't run thunder through shattered conduits into a bit of herb.
Yeah.
All right. Thorendir and Tally Thorendir sees the OH&S on the wall and laughs as he looks at Tally sleeping on his shoulders, essentially in a very, very stoned and I'd say visceral dream because he's not comfortable. He's probably say very uncomfortably stoned, like very, very uncomfy. He's wriggling about and moaning like he's having night scares. Definitely of COVID.
Yeah. You also see that this room has the roof had partially collapsed and kind of blocked this area off. You enter into what appears to be sort of the foreman's quarters. Inside is kind of a small, well-kept room with dusty. Though it has sort of dusty draperies and a desk that seems to be covered with all sorts of things, like old ledgers and safety manuals that seem to almost turn to dust just as you look at them. And there is a door to the west which seems to kind of lead on to another room.
Yeah, I'll go through the door to the west. I'll open that up.
Inside, you see a badly disheveled dwarf lying bound and unconscious on the stone cold floor.
Gundren 7. Thorendir is seeing the shackled, bound dwarf of his people. Runs across and tries to free his brethren.
You rush over, and as you get close, you realize that this is your missing cousin. I believe.
His name. What was one that died? Shit, there was.
I believe Tharden died.
Tharden and
this is Nundro.
Nundro. That's it.
So this
Nundro,
is Nundro, the youngest Rockseeker brother.
Yeah. Nundro, it's your dear cousin, Thorendir Grimsbane. No, don't worry about it, boy. Are you okay, lad?
He kind of comes to a bit groggily. You can see his skin is quite pale. He has kind of cut marks on him. Looks like he had been bled at various points, and he comes around to your touch and to your provocation, and says, They killed Tharden.
I know, my dear lad. Now don't now. Just rest now. You're in the sweet hands of Thorendir. And
And he-
as he whispers the words Grimsbane, I give him a little, just a little bit of healing word for the 3 healing.
Yeah. Excellent. He sort of drifts off a bit at your word of Grimsbane. He says, My brother Gundren, we were waiting for him, but he has not arrived yet.
Now, my sweet lad, don't worry. Gundren is safe. He is back home. Not home, back at the tavern resting. He'd stayed up all night grieving over your brother. But we came here looking for you, my dear new adventurers and I. And relax. There is comfort ahead, and you will feel better soon. You will have the strength of mighty dwarven lords that came before you. And don't worry, there'll be cool, sweet honey nectar available at the inn. A bit too sweet for my taste, but I say you'll be back fighting for him in no time, and we shall avenge the Rockseekers.
He sort of nods, a kind of grim smile, a Grimsbane smile, if you will, coming across his bearded lips, as he kind of drifts off a little bit, knowing, comforted by your words. And then after a kind of moment or two with his eyes closed, he seems to sort of gather some strength, and with your help stands up, a little bit shaky.
Feel free to wrap Tally around the top of his shoulders just to keep
Cool him down a bit. You nice and cool, are ya? You gotta get, you like the cool side of the pillow. You gotta like, cool like, ooh, yeah. I turn what was his name again? Sorry, fucking
Nundro.
I keep want to say Nundren, but Nundro, and turn him into Taldro, and
Yeah,
cute mecha sounding.
You give him that regal kind of cape experience of putting a towel around his shoulders. Cool. All right.
Yeah,
he looks a little bit better, and you can see Winfred sort of poking his head into this room. Winfred, you can definitely smell sort of the smell of drow in this room. It appears that perhaps he was spending some time in here, using these quarters as his own.
It smells like shit in here.
Winfred, my dear lad, always a nose on you. Us dwarves aren't meant to be kept in confined spaces, though we do love a tight cave. But
I was
we're
gonna
not
say,
meant
you
for
guys literally live
captivity.
underground. What kind of confined space aren't you meant to be in?
Oh, mate, we don't like captivity, mate. No one does well in captivity. Dude's been out here without his fucking, cool blankie, and been sweating out. He's been bleeding. They've bled him dry. He's got a bit of a fever. He's had some fever dreams. Got a bit of a sweat going.
Poor lad.
Yeah, but yes, Winfred, it is a mighty stink. Stink of dwarven lord. Bask in it, relish in it, bathe in it, bask in its beautiful musk. Let me just say that again. Musk.
Oh.
That's right. It's certainly musky in here. Anything else?
We'll have a quick look around to see if there's any sort of parchment or ledgers or anything of interest to take from the quarters. Is any epiphanies written down on parchment?
Absolutely. You kind of case the room, look around a little bit, and there's a small kind of travel chest. You see here that seems to have sort of it's made of sort of black oak with a kind of silvery, spidery web-like metal filigree on it. You open that up, and inside are a bunch of different kind of treasures. You find a small sack containing 190 electrum, 130 gold, 15 platinum, and 9 small gemstones worth about 10 gold each. You also see, Thorendir, a dwarven ale mug made of hammered electrum.
Ooh. So how much was it? It was 190 electrum.
I'll put it in the chat there. There you go, DM
Oh,
Daddy.
cool. Thank you. That's it.
So it's, yeah. In that travel sack as well, you find 1 potion of healing.
Potion of healing. Oh wow. That
Takes
takes me up from 0 back to 1.
and on the little side table, you see a small iron key with a head shaped like an anvil.
Ooh. And I'll definitely take that key.
You see some correspondence between that must have been coming from the glass staff and the sort of red brand leader, asking reports on what they've been doing in town, reports on your movements, and you also see some sort of half-burned notes that seem to be written in Drow or written in Elvish. That seems to be some letters or something like that, either from or to someone that the Black Spider hadn't sent yet, or perhaps had received. It's hard to tell.
Okay, Thorendir, being a wise man that he is, knows important documents when he sees it. Even though we cannot read it, he picks up the half-chart documents and puts it in his leather satchel and to see if you can get them. What's the word I'm looking for? Come on, I do it on a daily basis.
Deciphered.
Deciphered. Get him in. Go to an interpreter.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah, and let's get my cousin out of here. And then I guess me, Tally. I don't know what Wilfred's going to be doing, but we're going to be going back to the sort of chamber where Pauly is.
Sure.
How do I get back there?
We cut back
Gotcha.
to the main chamber. Ymir, you're sort of leading Kingston and Splug into the room. I'll cut across to Pauly actually, as we see him trying to make work of the vault. What are you doing, Pauly?
I'm gonna bring out my thieves' tools and give it a little go.
Sure.
Apparently it says I can't move for some
Are
attempt.
you moving through walls?
Yeah, it's like even though I'm trying to.
You got to open the door.
Oh, there we go.
Work. There we go.
You can also move with the WASD keys if you have
21.
All right. Let me have a look here. After your work with the sort of main vault area, or also the Spellforge, you've kind of grown somewhat accustomed with the dwarven intricacies of these locks, and you're able to after a couple of minutes of work, pop the lock here. And peer into to the vault.
Can I do a little perception check just to make sure, or even just check if there's any like maybe traps on the inside?
Sure. Yeah.
Almost a 1 again.
Where was
You
it
see
more for
that
a chicken?
you have because you kind of bypassed the lock somewhat to crack this thing open. You do see a sort of a wire or a mechanism that's still intact and could have been triggered by you kind of opening the door too much. But you having seen that, and it was tightening as you were pulling the big vault door open. You stop and take the time to kind of unhook the mechanism before opening it fully.
Perfect. All right. Well, I will hop in and look at what treasures are in here.
Cool. You keep looking in. Where'd my notes go? In this vault, where is it? Here we go. You see a bunch of magically preserved tomes on the shelves. And one of them, most of them seem to be kind of histories of the area, kind of like the knowledge of things that have passed, great deeds, who was employee of the month, etc. Like the most important stuff you would want, of course,
Right.
to lock away. Also ledgers on sort of who they delivered certain items to, certain artifacts, things like that. Because of course you got to keep receipts, and you got to keep them for 1,000 years under dwarf law. You're not allowed to destroy any writing. Destroying writing is actually a massive sin. You also come across a lockbox though, that is open, sort of a petty cash box, and inside is a bunch of copper, some silver, some diamonds, and even a wooden pipe adorned with platinum filigree. So everything I've put there in the
I'm gonna snap the pipe.
No.
I'm gonna snap the pipe.
Okay.
I want it. I want it. Fine. Can I have the 2 pieces?
Well, you don't know about it yet, Tally.
Yeah, correct.
Right there.
I'm gonna hide. Actually, I won't snap the pipe. I'll just hold on to it. I'm gonna pocket that pipe.
Yeah.
Nah, man, you already snocked it.
Anything else?
Well, I've put the money in there. So 1,100 copper pieces, 160
Yeah.
silver, 50.
I'll close the box. I'll take the pipe out and close the box.
Yeah.
And I'll give it to Thorendir.
You also give me an investigation check.
Yep.
One of, as you're kind of like scanning the books, you're like, crap. You're like opening the books and going like, boring, dull, it's all in Dwarvish, it's all nonsense. One of the books has a map sewn into its cover.
Mm-hmm.
But you kind of look at it and you're like, that doesn't look, I don't really recognize that.
Okay, I'll grab all the books too and bring them out. Is there any artifacts in here?
You don't see anything particularly special. Your keen eyes with your investigation, you're drawn to the money. There's a couple of what appear to be some like gloves, some like metal gauntlets. But they look a bit boring. They don't look like they'd fit on your wings at all.
Right.
And mostly it just seems to be writing, just a bunch of books.
I'll grab it. I'll pretty much just I'll start chucking everything out and then putting it at the door of the vault.
Yeah.
So like literally just piling it up at the door of the vault.
Cool.
While this is happening, could Ymir attempt to repair the broken hammer for Winfred, since I have all of the pieces of it?
That'd be best in the forge, wouldn't it?
I'm
The
in
actual-
the forge.
No, that's the spell forge. The other forge, the
Yeah,
green
but the
one.
spell forge repaired JR's stuff.
Okay, fair enough.
So I'm thinking maybe if it'll work, maybe it repairs it and it turns it into a magic hammer.
To be honest,
don't
I've
know.
probably sucked all the magic out of it.
Still gonna try.
So you put a bunch of the pieces down, a bunch of the fragments.
Yeah, I sort of
in the
just
center.
empty the sack of slivers of hammer
Yep.
in
You
the
can
center,
empty
like
my sack.
right in front of me, like right there in that blue circle, right in the middle.
Yep.
I just want to drop it all there.
Cool. You're now
and
standing
as
next to a
a-
pile of stones.
So can I try and activate something to make it happen? Can I add something to it to try and
What
ease
in
the-
particular are you doing?
So basically, I remembered Pauly, his staff when he slammed it in there to make it work.
I didn't slam it in there.
Well,
It
you
fell
tripped
in
and
there.
it fell in there. Can I sort of like empty the slivers out on the ground into like the focal area of it,
Mhm.
and try to use the broken spider staff as well in there to try and make some form of weapon, like a new hammer for Winfred using, because the staff's in two pieces, so I assume like I only would have picked up like the metal pieces of the hammer. So I
Sure.
want to use the parts of the staff to make a new hilt.
Yep.
For the hammer.
So you kind of lay these pieces out in the center of this area.
In sort of
and-
a hammer shape.
Yeah. Do you say anything in particular? Because you're not really trained in magic.
No, I'm not trained in Arcana at all. That's
Yeah.
why I want to use the latent magic from the broken staff of the spider.
Yeah.
I want to try and like I assume I put the hammer down in like two boxes, essentially two squares, and put one part of the staff down, and then I want to slam the other half of the broken staff into the focus as well.
Yeah.
To see if it'll activate
you
something.
slam
'Cause
it
has
in.
latent magic.
Let me roll some dice here. You slam in sort of the bottom half of the staff, the broken staff, into that sort of same groove, and there's sort of you can feel maybe like a vibration beneath your feet, but you're not quite sure if that's just the sound of the pounding waves. There is no glow. The lights don't seem to come on. Nothing happens.
Okay. Well, can I just sort of gather it all back up and
Sure.
make my way over to the forge?
Yep.
And just see if I can do something over there instead of this spell forge. Like make my way back through to here because the flames were lit.
Yep.
Um,
You make your way
and just-
over to the green flame, like sort of weapon forge, and you're adept at sort of the physicality of weapons. You definitely think that with this, given
could
given
make a
time,
weapon.
you could make a weapon for sure.
Yes. So what I want to do is I'd like to think on the way through, I browse the tables to see if there's any like blacksmith's tools or something.
Absolutely. Yeah.
To just make it happen.
You should get Thorendir to help.
Yeah, but
yeah,
I want to
probably
do
say
this
like
as a
Thorendir
nice thing.
comes into the main chamber. I would imagine just as
Sees me
Ymir's
picking
kinda
up
leaving.
a bunch of shit. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Seems
we
like
are
I've got
we
a
are
bunch
actually
of
hitting
metal.
9:30, so we are gonna have to call it a night there. I know Aaron does have to go.
I think Gaz has already gone. I think he needed to be gone by.
No, I'm here.
9.
I was waiting for the end of it. So.
Yeah, but we'll probably call it there anyway, as I know it is going to be a sort of an early night. You've had a very long day. As we kind of cut away as Ymir is getting to work on the forge. He's got maybe a couple of hours ahead of him here of hard smelting work to do. As Pauly, we look over at the vault, and just like books are coming flying out of the vault, crashing onto the ground occasionally. Some chainmail leggings, crash onto the area that was once full of water. Thorendir and Nundro kind of make their way out with Pauly as a cape, and I don't think we really touched on what's Winfred doing as this group.
Winfred's nursing a concussion, so like,
lying on the cold stone ground. Just
Pretty much. Pretty much. He's sort of just curled up in the stones over here, just like clutching the back of his head.
Yeah.
Trying to
You-
see if you can sniff out any of the foreman's honey.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
Winfred kind of curls up in the broken runic area, the broken foci of the spell forge, and it kind of from nose to tail in that kind of way that dogs, or I assume also bears, do. Just sort of wraps around himself a little bit and curls up, trying to ease that headache. And I think that's where we'll end it for this week.
Does he do that thing where he walks around in a circle, then he finally lays down?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he does.
Sorry.
Awesome. Well, look, thank you very much, guys. I know we missed last week, but we're back in the swing of it now. Hopefully, we'll remember next week as well.
Thank you, Dame Daddy.
Yeah, we do apologize about that. Timmy blindsided me with tattoos, and we got excited.
It's very on brand. It's very on brand for the Tatts Tarasques. So.
Cool.
I'm gonna
Good
take
stuff.
off.
Yeah,
Cool.
I gotta go to bed too. I'm fucking.
Thanks, guys.
See you later, guys.
Cheers,
Bye.
lads.
I'm going to
Good
mute
game.
Discord and say goodnight to the chat.
I'm also
Not
gonna do
DM
the same.
Daddy.
Good night,
See
my
you
son.
guys.
I value you. You're amazing.
He's gone already.
All right.
Love you, Dame.
He knows.
Love you, Dame Daddy.
Oh, I love you kids too. Have a good night. Sweet dreams. And to you in chat as well. Thank you very much for hanging out. I saw a lot of action there, especially Marcus and Kate. I know you're having a grand old time. Aaron was in there as well. Ouroboros, I see you hanging out, joining us just recently. And of course, the guys who played the game are in chat. Sumiboza, if you've just come in, unfortunately, we are wrapping up. It's 9:30 at night here, but you can follow the channel, and we should be playing this game every week. We did miss last week, but it happens. You can catch all the games on the YouTube channel, so don't forget to do that as well. Head over to the YouTube channel. You can catch all the VODs and catch up on the story. And next week we'll be back, and hopefully they'll be making their way out of this dwarf-forsaken hellhole. And it looks like they're going to be trying to find a pirate ship that was promised to them by this ghost captain, and get up on the high seas. Now, of course, they're within a cave system, so how they're going to get to the sea, it's going to be a bit of an adventure, isn't it? But yeah, so thanks again for joining me. I'm gonna call it there. I should be back Wednesday for the Fancy Lads squad who are in the Elsia Vale fighting the Red Hand of Doom. So if you're interested in that, come back on Wednesday, 6:30 Wednesday Australian Eastern Daylight Time. And apart from that, we'll be back on Monday as well. So much love. Potentially get to spawn a monster next week. I've moved the Wandering Monster into the DM phylactery, so it is one of the options for filling the DM phylactery bar. We got a little bit closer this week with some subs and a couple of bits, but making it a very sometimes treat. It is also going to be a much bigger occasion, hopefully, when it happens. A little bit fun that way, just something to look forward to and slowly build up towards as well. Yeah, Red Hand of Doom. In fact, they were fighting a dragon last week and really could have used a cleric. So if you just want to abandon the idea of the Tatts squad, Kate, I'll just get you into a group where you don't know anyone. We'll just pull you into that one. That should be fine. They lost a Raven Queen cleric. So I think a cleric of Illustre could be very valuable. But we'll see how that goes on Wednesday. I'll speak to the lads, and if you want to join, we can. Yeah, this could be a what if future where you're level 8. If you're up for it, that could certainly be a thing. Yeah. All right. That's it for me. Good night, everyone. Much love, and I'll catch you next time.